Joining me today in the studio is Matt Ginsberg. He is the CEO of Connected Signals. Thank you for sitting down with us today.
My pleasure.
So let's talk about Connected Signals. Why is it making such an impact in ITS technologies?
We really were the first company to actually operationalize vehicle to infrastructure stuff. So there's been this long time plan of DSRC that nobody's really gotten behind. It's very expensive. But we found a way to use existing infrastructure to get traffic light information to cars, which is most of what people use V2I for. And we can do that cheaply. We're talking to about 15,000 lights around the world, and we were the first company to get that done.
Where does the inspiration for that come from for you?
The shower. I also ran a company that routes every non-combat flight the Air Force flies. And I was in the shower one morning bemoaning the fact that I was going to be late for a meeting and the traffic lights were going to be part of it. And I thought routing cars around traffic lights can't really be that much harder than routing planes around headwinds, except it turned out the data wasn't there. So you can't do it if you don't know what the traffic lights are doing. And that led me to realize that there was in fact a business in getting the traffic light information to the cars, and that turned into Connected Signals.
So explain exactly how it works.
So what happens is most traffic lights these days talk to a traffic management center. And they do that because they want to remain synchronized. And if they don't, then they gradually drift, and then you can't just drive forever on the one-way streets hitting green lights all the way. So if a traffic management center knows what the lights are doing, we generally convince the municipalities to provide the data that they already have to us. That's all over the internet. We process it, we make it predictive, because it's not enough to know the light's red, you want to know how long will it be red. So we make it predictive, and then we make it available to the cars over cellular.
Okay, and where do you see this going into the future?
Hopefully we don't even know. I mean, we know that using this information can cut pollution in urban driving by somewhere around 10%. If every car on the planet knew what every traffic light is doing, human carbon emissions would go down by about 200 billion tons a year, which is an amazing number. We know we can make drivers safer. So when you see a green light, 100 yards in front of you, it's incredibly tempting to speed up. I certainly speed up. But we can tell drivers they don't have to speed up because they're going to make the light, and then we know they drive through more safely. So we make them safer, we make them less stressed. People are looking at using the information to assist blind pedestrians by telling them what lights are going to do. We have an app coming out in the next few months that's going to help bicyclists. So lots of applications, and we're not going to think of all of them. We just want to get the data out there.
I think you're doing great work.
Thank
Keep it up.
Thank you. We
And
will.
all the best here at the Congress.
Great.
Thanks
very
so
much.